Every person who built wealth from zero, real zero, not a polished story hiding family money in the background, followed a set of principles that stay surprisingly consistent across time, culture, and income level. They are not secrets. They are not hacks. They are not trendy tricks that work for 6 months and disappear. They are laws. And when these laws are applied consistently, wealth starts becoming much less mysterious. The financial world loves complexity, new products, endless options, tiny distinctions, overwhelming language, analysis paralysis dressed up as sophistication, and there is a reason for that. Complexity is profitable. Complexity creates dependence. Complexity makes people feel like they need experts for every decision. But most wealth is not built through complicated decisions. It is built through simple principles repeated for a very long time. That is why this video matters. These 7 laws strip away the noise and give you a financial operating system that works from the ground up. Some of them will sound obvious. Good. The point is not whether you have heard them before. The point is whether your life is actually running on them. Wealth does not care what you know in theory. It responds to what you repeat in practice. Hey, I'm Kira. By the end of this video, you will have 7 actionable laws that form a complete system for building wealth from zero. Step by step, in the right order, without fake shortcuts. Think of this as your financial training arc. If the fundamentals are weak, everything built on top of them becomes unstable. Law 1, spend less than you earn. Obvious, yes. Optional, no. This is the law that makes all the others possible. If more money is leaving than staying, the wealth-building machine never even turns on. You cannot invest your way out of a negative gap. You cannot optimize your way out of structural overspending. If your expenses consume your income every month, then every future plan is being built on air. Law 1 sounds simple because it is simple. But simple is not the same as easy. Lifestyle inflation, emotional spending, social comparison, and fixed costs make this law harder than it looks. Still, it remains the first gate. If you do not control this one, nothing downstream works properly. Wealth begins with a surplus. No surplus, no system. Law 2, pay yourself first, before bills, before fun, before random spending eats the month alive. A percentage of your income should move automatically into savings and investments the moment you get paid. Future you is not a side quest. Future you is the most important creditor in your financial life. If you wait to save what is left over, you will usually discover that nothing is left over. Law 3. Eliminate high-interest debt aggressively. Any debt with an interest rate above what your investments are realistically likely to earn is working against you faster than wealth can build. A credit card charging 20% APR is not a small inconvenience. It is a financial predator living inside your system. Eliminating that debt is not just being responsible. It is one of the highest return moves available to you. Law 4. Build an emergency fund before serious investing. 3 to 6 months of expenses in cash, not because cash is exciting. Because emergencies are inevitable. Cars break, jobs end, medical bills appear. If every surprise becomes debt, your progress keeps getting reset. An emergency fund is not there to make you rich. It is there to stop life from making you poor every time something goes wrong. Invest consistently, not perfectly. Most people waste years searching for the perfect entry point, the perfect strategy, the perfect allocation, and the perfect moment to begin. Meanwhile, time keeps moving. Consistency beats optimization for almost everyone. A basic monthly contribution into a diversified index fund, repeated for decades, will outperform a much smarter strategy that collapses the moment markets get scary. Law 6. Protect your income. Your ability to earn is the engine behind everything else, especially in the beginning. Health insurance, disability coverage, emergency reserves, and basic financial protection are not boring side topics. They are structural defense. People think bankruptcy is usually caused by bad investments. Often, it is caused by unprotected life events. Before wealth can compound, it has to survive. Law 7. Keep learning. Tax rules change, markets change, products change, incentives change. And if you stop learning, someone else starts making financial decisions for you. Often someone who profits from your confusion. Not instantly, not dramatically, but over time, better decisions start stacking on top of each other. And that changes outcomes. Here is the important part. These laws are sequential. They are connected. They are not meant to be picked at random like motivational quotes on a wall. Emergency savings prevent resets. Investing grows the surplus. Income protection defends the engine. Learning keeps the whole machine updated. Skip the order, and the structure weakens. If you have watched enough anime, you already understand this intuitively. This is the training arc. Laws 1 through 4 are the fundamentals, the boring drills, the repeated basics, the discipline no one wants to glamorize. But fundamentals win. Goku does not get power by skipping control. Every serious system has a sequence. Finance is no different. People who ignore the basics do not lose because they are unlucky. They lose because they tried to build power without structure. Now here is the mistake people make after hearing a list like this. They try to fix everything at once. 7 laws, 7 urgent goals, 7 promises to themselves. And by next week, the whole thing collapses under its own ambition. That is not how change works. Momentum matters more than intensity. 1 law applied consistently beats 7 laws admired passively. So here is your move this week. Identify the 1 law you are currently violating and fix that first. If you spend more than you earn, start there. If you do not automate savings, start there. If you carry high-interest debt, start there. Do not pick the most glamorous law. Pick the one creating the most damage right now, because the right first move makes the next moves easier. 7 laws. Spend less than you earn. Pay yourself first. Kill high-interest debt. Build an emergency fund. Invest consistently. Protect your income. Keep learning. Simple does not mean weak. Simple means durable. These laws are not exciting because excitement is not the point. The point is that they work together over time when most people are busy looking for shortcuts. That is the full picture. The laws are sequential, connected, and non-skippable if you want to build wealth from zero. Start with 1. Apply it. Then move to the next. Subscribe if this helped, and I'll see you in the next video.